Guys, good luck.
This is a chef's dream. Beds of so many different vegetables and fruits and herbs. A massive bush of dill! Oh my God, there's a lemon tree. There's all these greenhouses and hot houses. Perfect. And I'm just trying to look for what I think is the best produce. God, it's hard to get them out. This is actually kind of like fishing because at home we take the fish straight out of the sea and we cook it. I'm gonna taste one. And here I'm taking the carrot straight out of the ground and I'm gonna... They're nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gonna be fresh.
What'd you grab?
Got some carrots, babe.
So juicy. Wow. I'm inspired by these sort of vegetables that I eat a lot in my Middle Eastern culture, you know, tomatoes and cucumbers. We eat a lot of beetroot, but today's gonna be a bit of a challenge for me. You know, when I cook, I normally hero a protein and the vegetables a bit of a side dish to that. So today I've got to flip it on its head and make the vegetable the hero of the dish.
Oh, wow. Let's start with some chilies. My strength is Southeast Asian flavours, but today it's a European garden. For me, that's quite challenging. The chili's not chilly enough. This is going to be tough.
Hi, Sabina.
Hey, how are we going? Yeah,
What have you got?
Well, I was really inspired by you speaking about the carrots this morning. I found some beautiful mixed ones, so I want to do like a really fresh pickled carrot salad.
Wow.
Use all the aromats from the garden to build up a really good pickling liquid.
Beautiful.
The thing that I found just when I walked around the garden was just the smell of aniseed, especially the fennel and the dill, and I really wanted to reinforce that throughout the dish. And then I looked up at all that rye flour and then the beer that's made with the rye, and I was thinking maybe I can make like a lavash as well.
It looks like a very, very strong kind of seasonal dish with all of the herbs in it. So
Yes.
wonderful.
Good luck, Sabina.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks, Ella.
Just get a bit of one of those black tomatoes and stick it on a bit of baguette.
I'm just having a try of the cheese first.
The judges are sampling all the cheese. I want to.
They are legit making a snack.
Can you pickle me?
Oh, you're making baguettes.
Having a little picnic on the farm.
At Dairy Flat Farm. What could be better?
Not bad.
Yes, Lindsay.
Thanks, mate.
Linda, is it a hot or a cold soup?
I think it would be nice as a cold soup. I think sometimes when you have things cold, you can actually taste the flavours more.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to show.
I'm making a Southeast Asian-inspired tomato salsa with a tomato broth.
I've got my salsa in the oven. I've got the garlic oil on. I just have to start the base for my broth.
Good job, Sabina.
I'm gonna do justice to these ingredients and the dish that I've created.
And make it beautiful. Bring it home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cover it all in carrots and make it look beautiful.
Balanced taste
It looks
test.
so good,
Your
Sabina.
plate
You've done
looks
so well.
insane.
It looks so beautiful, doesn't it?
I've taken some inspiration from the look of a lot of Alla's dishes at the lake house.
Interesting.
I think Alla might appreciate somebody having a go at doing something that's similar to her, you know, shows a lot of attention to detail.
Wow.
I'm walking my dish up to the judges. I'm really happy with what I produced today. Alla definitely inspired me with this dish, and I'm just hoping she likes how I've treated her produce.
Hello, Sabina.
Hello.
We've been expecting you.
Yes.
Good.
Wow, look at the colour.
Today I've done carrots with a pickled vinaigrette, whipped goat's cheese, a foraged pesto, and then some rye lavash.
Okay, would you like to finish your dish?
Sure. Thanks, Jock.
Pleasure. Sabina. Beans.
That's my nickname from home, so it's nice. Everyone's calling me.
Thank you, Beans. It
No
looks
worries.
wonderful.
Thanks for having me, Al. I've had a lovely day.
Ala Wolf Tasker just called you Beans.
I know. What a day. Thank you.
Thank you. How exciting. The presentation is spectacular. There's restraint in the goat's cheese. It's not sort of goat's cheese with a few carrots. It's carrots with a little bit of that acidity of the goat's cheese, so that balance all works well. I think it's amazing. Very mature cooking.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Like, she just had her 22nd birthday. You know, like...
Is she really?
She's one of the
good Lord.
youngest.
22nd birthday.
Oh, good Lord. I'll have her in
You
the
know?
kitchen.
I think she's done an absolute top job, both texturally and with the flavours that she's put on the plate. Aniseed notes from the dill and the fennel, and then you really get the sweetness from those raw carrots. And it looked an absolute picture.
I think Sabina could make, market and sell those lavash. They are absolutely gorgeous. And the perfect vehicle for this very imaginative, lovely little snack. Schneck. Jock loves a schneck. I think that she's done a fantastic
We
job.
will put that into the lodge repertoire for the guests here, I think.
There we go.
Great idea for the menu.
Wonderful.
For me, the genius part about this, which excels anything that I've seen from her before and is way beyond her years, frankly, is by using the carrot tops. The carrot top flavour started coming in, and then you know, the mouthful ended in a different taste of carrot. Yeah. And it was just a complete carrot dish then.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Very good.
It's a very grown-up...
Yeah.
Schnick.
Schnack.
Schnack.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you. My heart is beating 10 million miles an hour. I've made a Southeast Asian inspired dish without Southeast Asian ingredients. I just hope it's well balanced.
Okay, you want to talk us through the dish?
Yeah, so tomato broth with roasted cherry tomatoes, pickled cucumber, a Laotian tomato salsa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Linda.
Thank you.
That colour of that broth looks insane, though.
So vibrant. I mean, the plating is sophisticated, the colours are vibrant.
Thank you.
Wow. Who's seen that coming?
Not
Linda.
me.
She is perfectly at home in your garden. My goodness.
Absolutely.
That is a journey for your palate, and one that I'm happily take time and time again. It was delicious.
It's pretty spectacular. I've just seen a revelation. I've seen a young cook come in here with her own sort of background and culture, twist it around, using this cornucopia of European ingredients, which has just knocked me sideways. I would not have thought of this.
Amazing.
And I've still got a party going on in my mouth.
Yeah.
I want to keep eating it. More.
More, please. The layers of flavour in that sweet and sour soup are absolutely gorgeous. And I just love the fresh crunch of the cucumber, that beautiful freshness also of the coriander flowers. Everything adds flavour and balance. She's taken a wealth of her own knowledge, and then she's taken what she's been inspired by today and matched them in a really harmonious way. And this dish is evidence of that.
I think this is probably Linda's most impressive dish today. You know, she's bought us some hits, don't get me wrong, but it's with a fish sauce bottle and palm sugar and chilli and coriander and all those familiar
didn't
ingredients.
have all that, yeah.
That's why this is most impressive, because of the balance that she's been able to get across this dish with sweet, sour, salty, spicy and bitter. It is all there. I think this could really be a turning point for Linda.
It was beautiful.
I really want to do a dessert today. Dessert's my strength, and I think in an invention test, I can be really inventive with dessert. It's basically just a time to really push yourself, and the judges really want you to show something that they haven't seen before.
Tom, you're a bit of a creative cat when it comes to dishes.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do like a layered white chocolate dessert in a white chocolate shell. It's going to have like a whipped white chocolate, a carrot caramel and a shortbread, and have like a carrot sphere on top, so it looks like a fried egg.
Got it. And what's the carrot sphere made of?
Carrot juice, and then it's like calcium lactate, sodium alginate, sugar.
Oh, so it's like a liquid centre version. Sounds great, and I love that you're being creative. That's, I mean, that's what we want today, right? I want to be surprised. This is surprising.
Great.
Good luck.
Thanks, Joe. I'm really trying to impress the judges today by showing off a couple quite difficult techniques. I think today is the day to push myself a little bit, maybe go a little bit risky. If I can pull off this carrot juice egg yolk, it's going to be something the judges haven't seen before.
You going good, Tom?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna make some carrot steaks today. I've sliced the carrot really thinly, and inside the carrot I've put tarragon, basil, and then some cardamom and cumin powder, just to try and up the earthy, savoury awesomeness of the steak. I'm just gonna roll it up and sear it so it mimics a steak. If it tastes really good, I hope that's creative enough.
Bro, that thing's gonna be sick.
I hope so, brother.
15 MasterChef contestants, and I reckon there are some cracking dishes. Definder's doing a Thai green curry, onion-focused cake with a coconut ice cream on the side.
Love
really
it.
Cool.
Yep.
Really good. Tom's doing a sort of like fake fried egg, which is a white chocolate sort of tart case, and then he's got a spherification of carrot in the top so it looks like a fried egg.
Love it. That sounds super fun as well.
very
What
cool.
are you liking, Andy?
I'm gonna go Pete.
Okay.
I really like his carrot steak. That is going to be absolutely delicious, and it's inventive. I think Tommy's on the right track as well. He's really thought about the zucchini. He's layed some of it. He was then thinking of making that the replacement of this rice noodle. I reckon he's onto something here.
Love this challenge. It is fantastic. Not only are we seeing creative, inspiring, delicious cooking, but also we're going to get to eat 15 super interesting, tasty, creative, surprising dishes. I love this challenge. Love it.
Today I'm making a dish called carrot slide up. It's essentially a dessert contained in a tempered white chocolate shell with an egg yolk on top, which is made out of carrot juice. The whole dish is going to look like a fried egg. I've got my whipped white chocolate in the fridge to set. I just need to whip that. I've got my shortbread in the fridge. I need to bake that. I'm getting my caramel done here, and my spheres are in the freezer chilling. So I need to basically temper some chocolate, start getting these elements in the molds, and then put that egg on top, that egg yolk. I'm making it because I think it's a really inventive way to use carrot, and it's also showing a lot of technique, and I think if the flavors work, the judges will be really impressed. There is still a lot to do. I'm just gonna push in this next 10 minutes, see what I can get done, and if I have to edit, I will. I've frozen my carrot juice in these little dome molds. When I put that into the sodium alginate bath, the outside of those spheres will thaw and form that little jelly exterior. Oh my God. The carrot spheres are holding perfectly. They look so yolk-like. The color is perfect. The size is perfect. I don't know how I've done that. I'm just so glad that it's worked. And hopefully it stays together for the judges, that it looks like a fried egg. I think I've done what I set out to do today. I think I've put up an inventive dish. It's really risky and also a little bit difficult, but in terms of technique, I think I have nailed it.
You've got to be yolking.
Aww.
Oh, there you go, Dad.
It looks perfect, but I'm not sure if I balanced the flavors correctly. I guess now it's crunch time, and it comes down to whether the dish tastes good or not.
Tom, what have you cooked?
I'm calling this dish carrot slide up. So there's a white chocolate shell, there's a whipped white chocolate, a carrot caramel, a biscuit base, and then that carrot juice egg yolk.
How does this rate in your Tom-o-meter?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this dish. Hearing it was an invention test today, like that's my favorite challenge in all of MasterChef. So I was really excited to give this challenge a good go today.
Okay, well, we'll taste.
Oh. Gooey.
That's like watching someone pop bubble wrap.
Tom, you're one of a few people that got a little bit giddy over the invention test. You had a nice smile on your face. You're like, yeah, this is my time.
Absolutely.
I love that. It translates into the food. Your biscuit was good. Your white chocolate cream was awesome. Your tempered chocolate was great. To be able to crack my own piece of tempered chocolate, it's got a fun element to it as well. So if you love the invention part of cooking, like awesome, go there more.
fair dues, mate. You know, at the end of the day, today is about an invention test. It's about being creative. You did just that. I loved it. Well done.
Thank you.
Good stuff, Tom. And the dish is?
It's a carrot steak with béarnaise sauce.
And I'm not going to beat around the bush. She looks a little dark on top, but I'm guessing that's how you want it?
I did want to push it really, really far.
Yeah.
So it would be something that looks like a steak.
Rightio. I really liked the darkness of it. It needed that dark caramelisation to give it that bitterness. I love the idea, and I think it's inventive because you're the steak and sauce guy, and now you've done steak and sauce, but you've done it with vegetable.
What's clever is just the way that you've infused flavour in multiple ways. All of those little pieces of attention to detail do not go unnoticed.
Okay.
I really like where you're going.
Pete, I think this is fantastic, delicious modern cooking. You'll want to watch.
For me, the chicken comes first, and I'm making a chicken bulletine with cranberries and pistachios on the inside, some baby carrots, a pea puree, and a chicken jus. A ballatine is a chicken breast that you flatten out, put a topping on there, and then you roll it up into like a sausage using the chicken skin as a casing.
Hey, that smells so good.
I hope so. Hopefully it plays to the classic French vibe and the judges like it. It's a chicken ballatine with pistachio and cranberry filling, baby carrots and chicken jus.
A sauce can make or break your dish. And this made your dish.
You've demonstrated some wonderful technique. You've loaded this plate with flavour, but you've also shown some restraint.
Oh, wow.
The best thing about this dish, mate, is that sauce. You cared and loved for and caramelised that sauce. Great chefs make great sauces. Well done, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Let's go, guys.
sweet.
Come on. Keep pushing.
We don't have an hour because we're going to need 30 minutes to do those baskets. If you can't do it in 30, you need to make another plan.
Packing those baskets is probably going to take us a good half an hour, which makes it a little tighter.
Steffi, how many flatbreads have you done?
I've done 10.
Cool. Good work.
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'll get it done.
Thanks, Steph.
I've got my own production line going with this flatbread. I'm rolling, I'm cooking, and then I'm bringing it over, painting with the za'atar mix, and then cutting it up, ready for service. So I'm feeling okay.
Hour to go. It's going to be pushing it. We need to start building these sandwiches ASAP.
I'm mixing the chicken through the Waldorf filling. Pretty happy with the consistency. Maggie gave us some tips. So I've added about 8 containers of creme fraiche to the mix, really just to boost up the flavour as best I can.
Timmy, start slicing the bread. On it.
I've got to get on to slicing all these loaves of bread. We're thinking 50 sandwiches. It's going to take a long time.
Come on, guys. Keep pushing.
My role today is to make the lavash crackers for the hummus dip. A lavash is a thin, crispy cracker that breaks apart once you start eating it. Has to be very well seasoned and has a beautiful golden colour. I look over the green team and I can see that Steph has already done her hummus and her flatbread. I really need to move it.
Let's go, guys. Come on, push more, push more.
We're coming down to crunch time, so I need to slice all the bread. It's just repetition, but there's a lot of it. I've got 15 loaves, and if I times that by 13 slices, then that should be enough. This isn't going to be a quick job. And I was hoping that when people finish their jobs, they're going to come over and help me finish off the sandwiches.
The fresh figs are going to go on top of the salad, and with this as a garnish on top.
But I don't think that's going to happen.
Right, listen up. See these baskets? In 45 minutes, they're going to be locked and loaded. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, red team.
Go, Green. Beautiful. Tim, you all right? All good, mate. Killing it. Keep up the pace. Come on.
Come on, everyone. Abby, how you doing, lovely?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go green. We're looking good.
Ben's caprese salad is looking so beautiful.
Right, I might fill these. These sandwiches look great, guys.
The sandwiches are coming together beautifully. Tessa's putting lots of filling on there. We're being nice and generous. It's going to bind that sandwich together, and it's exactly what we're looking for.
Is that right?
Yeah, they look done, hey. These look really good.
Nicole's getting her quiches out of the oven.
Perfect.
Get them on those.
And they're beautifully brown and golden on top. We were worried that we may not have enough filling in these quiches, but the ratio looks perfect.
We've got 11 quiches total. We've got to cut it into 110.
It's almost time to get all our baskets out.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
And I'm remembering Maggie's direction that there needs to be flavour in everything, so I'm tasting everything.
A little bit more salt.
The flatbreads taste beautiful. The hummus is so perfectly balanced.
That's nice, Steph.
The ward-off chicken is nice and salty, and it's got this creaminess from the creme fraiche. The brownies are smooth and moist, and they've got that hazelnut in them. I think we've really nailed the flavour that Maggie wanted. There's crunchy, there's soft, there's sweet, there's sour, there's everything in there that you could possibly want. Everything's getting wrapped, it's getting boxed up, and I'm bringing it to the pass, and I'm getting into the baskets.
Fill up these baskets, guys. Let's go, let's go.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Derek, so tell us what you got in the basket.
So we have a chicken sandwich, quiche Lorraine, a caprese salad, a brownie with a mascarpone cream, some hummus, and flatbreads.
Look at all this.
Wow.
It's a bounty. Look at this.
Oh, how good does all this look?
Yeah.
It's just an absolute feast.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Yes.
This quiche. Look, that's your aged 90-year-old country grandmother's made that. It looks amazing. I'm just going straight in. Could you pop a slice on there for me? Sorry to interrupt your cheese quiche eating. Good quiche.
Good cheesy flavour. Those 3 cheeses, it's bitey.
Not worried about it being flat. I think it's perfect.
Because it's so rich with the cheese and the egg,
Yeah.
if you had it really high, you'd be out of balance.
Be too much, wouldn't it? And how good's the pastry? It's just lovely, light, crumbly. Love it.
Delicious. Shall we go hummus next?
I love what they've done with the hummus. I love all the seeds on top.
Very good.
There's some bread there.
Well, the green team have got a really good hummus. I think they've done a brilliant job. And having those pumpkin seeds and hazelnuts.
Cumin and
Really good.
The
And
spices.
a bit of lemon in there. Yeah, a bit of cumin.
Picked it up.
And visually, it's such a surprise. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know
Yeah,
what's
but-
underneath, which I loved.
And that bread, really tender. That's a really good job. Yeah,
All right.
lovely. Sandwich next. Properly filled, eh? Good ratio of filling to bread, and that's the way it should be. You're never going to be hungry on this picnic, are you? Oh.
Good seasoning.
Yeah.
Really good seasoning. The lemon is fantastic.
It's a really good sandwich. You know, the chicken's cooked beautifully. It's a nice mayo. You've got the little pops of celery.
I think the celery is the star on it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's the lovely edge.
And also a one-step sandwich.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just putting your filling and away you go. There's no second thing to put on the top that falls off. We're liking this picnic, aren't we? So this is the caprese salad. Looks good. They put croutons in it too. Lots of dressing.
The crunch. And they've got flavour into the tomatoes.
Roasted tomatoes give you that little added sweetness. Fresh tomatoes, you know, pine nuts that have been toasted, basil. And those croutons are lovely because they just soak up all that juice.
Again, they've picked some winners, you know. They haven't, you know, they've not been crazy. These are tried and tested flavours, and they've just delivered it.
I think that's terrific, but it definitely is about textures as well, just as much as flavour.
No duds so far.
So let's see whether the green team have amped up their brownie the same way they've amped up every other element.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, is there a surprise in there?
Yes, look inside.
Look at
They're the berries.
Wow.
That is so good.
Oh, yeah.
So much better than walnuts because you can bite into it. Not too sweet, really lovely.
Yeah.
It's all those things we like. A bit fudgy in the middle, but lovely and bitey and like crispy on the edges, which we love.
Yes.
And then the brightness of the berries in there that just pop, the crunch of the macadamias, the mascarpone cream just to relieve some of the intense chocolatiness.
You know what? That's one of the best things we've had at MasterChef this year. I don't want to eat the rest of it.
I have.
I would not want to change anything here. You could see that they were in control.
Yeah.
And the leadership had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think Derek did a really good job as captain. Directing well, clear vision. Everybody was so organised all the way through. And they've just delivered it.
This is outstanding cooking.
Good stuff. Well,
we had the green team basket. It was absolutely beautiful. The hummus was outstanding. I love the crunch, the texture to it. Great work, guys.
We had the green team's picnic and that brownie was delicious. The raspberries and the macadamia are very nice.
Hey guys, our first baskets are going out. Go, Tina!
I'm happy that we're finally getting this food out. We didn't give up. I haven't tested the individual elements, but all I'm thinking is just let's close this off. Let's pack and let's get this food out.
I'm running these baskets out. I'm so relieved that they're done. I feel horrible enough for them being late, but I'm just hoping that Red Team has done enough to avoid tomorrow's elimination.
Oh, thank you.
oh, Anushka,
Finally,
my
I got here. I got
goodness.
lost in a way.
What a challenge. Wowza. So tell us what you've got in the basket.
So we've got a hummus dip with lavash cracker, frittata,
Yep.
pulled beef sandwich, and then we have carrot cake.
What about the salad?
And the salad, we've got caramelized fig, fresh figs, and things in
I
there.
think we'll find things in there. You're just, you are toasted, aren't you? You are done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Was that the hardest challenge
Yeah.
you've ever done?
I think it's the fact that I wasn't that hands-on.
I'll tell you, and certainly I think we all have the same experience. That never works.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a learning experience. We'll taste now. Thank you. It doesn't look too bad.
Well, let's see how it eats now.
So that's the caramelised fig salad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's the
good.
frittatas.
Little hummus.
Ooh, little carrot cake.
Yes.
Yeah, and the sandwich. Hey, it doesn't look too bad.
Well, let's see how it eats now.
What should we try first? Frittata, do you think?
Yes, while it's warm.
That's the advantage of that being late. Your food is straight from the oven.
Thank you.
What do we think, frittata?
I love those frittatas that are confident, proud statement. Zucchini, feta. And this tastes like pretty much everything in a frittata.
Yeah, I think just too many ingredients, isn't there? Like, I mean, if they just pick, say, pumpkin goat's cheese or pumpkin feta, then you go, makes
And
sense,
really
lovely.
blast that pumpkin for caramelisation.
Can I say, but this looks so good, doesn't it?
Yes.
The dip and the, you know, that lavash is just cracking. It looks amazing.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, that capsicum. I really want to eat more of this.
Yeah.
With all the red capsicum and the pine nuts and herbs on top, the red team's hummus. It's terrific.
Yeah, it's great.
That flatbread's delicious. Amazing. Really delicious. Love the combination of herbs and seeds on it.
No, just sit there.
Super crisp. Lovely, lovely toasting.
The right amount of salt and herbs.
Sandwich?
Yep.
It's mustardy, it's meaty. I like the Polish pickle, the sweet and sour pickle's good. And considering the state they looked maybe half an hour before the end of the service, they've got something up there. Really good.
Well, we have a salad of figs, fresh figs, and onion, and walnuts, and pecans, and labneh.
Bit of everything, basically.
And watercress. You've lost those beautiful individual flavours because you've got so much there.
Exactly the same problems with the frittata.
Yeah.
The moment you start eating 7 or 8 things in a salad, we have a problem, I think.
It's a real shame because there's lots of really lovely ingredients in there.
A little carrot cake. I'll just be happy with this cake.
Oh.
Cream cheese icing.
Moist.
Light, moist.
Lovely.
Well, nicely spiced.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Very good.
And what a perfect size.
Yeah.
And that crispness that we've still got around the outside and that really moistness inside.
Yeah. Really good.
So we had the red team today and it was amazing, really amazing. We were very pleased. I think we got the better deal.
We just had the red team's picnic. We had a bit of hummus to start, along with that bread that they made. That hummus was actually really, really good.
I've had a really good think about what I can do with all these ingredients, and I feel like the other contestants are gonna go down the route of caramelizing onions, sort of fine dining dishes. And I think I want to do something completely different today.
Poe, what are you gonna make?
I'm doing my lemon meringue cake.
But it's a bit of a risk because it's quite simple.
I am a bit worried that I'm not pushing myself to use a durian. I kind of feel like it's from my culture. And yeah, I'm a little bit stressed actually.
I always do love to be a little bit controversial and sometimes introduce the judges to something that they might not have tasted before. But I feel like with the world in isolation at the moment, I think right now comfort is not such a bad thing.
So it's a sponge cake. I have to make a lemon curd and then I have to do an Italian torch meringue.
Love it, Poe. Love it.
I made sure that I've lined my tin beautifully and I've got my cake ready to go into the oven.
That's so cute, Poe.
Beautiful, Lozzie. So this dish is obviously based around the two most humble ingredients being a potato and an onion. But my plan for today is to enhance the dish and make it fine dining.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm taking a bit of inspo from the Attica dish, the potato that's cooked in the earth it was grown. So
Mr. Shuri, one of
Ben
Australia's
himself.
greatest chefs.
I'm gonna cook it like more campfire style. So I'll wrap them in foil, cook them in the coals, and then just serve like the whole potato. And then I'm gonna char these, pickle the hearts, make a butter sauce with like the rest of it, make some ricotta.
Do you think you can pull her off?
I think so.
There's a lot of stuff on that plate.
They will be, yeah, but it's all gonna have a place.
Okay.
It will, I promise.
Let's make sure it does,
I
eh?
hope. Yes.
I'm definitely playing it safe in terms of flavours. Like they're two very simple flavours, but I'm trying to kind of reproduce something that's really delicious just using two humble ingredients. So the pressure is on and I just need to make sure that every single element is nailed.
I've got my sponge in the oven. I've got my curd in the microwave. That's nearly done. Now I have to do my Italian meringue. I guess the critical points now are getting everything heated down so that I can pipe everything and decorate it.
An Italian meringue involves whisking up the egg whites until stiff peaks and then pouring in a sugar syrup very slowly. And what that does is actually semi-cooks the egg whites and keeps it really nice and stable and silky.
So 25 minutes to go. Both of my potatoes are cooking, my pickling liquid's happening, the onions are still roasting. I check on my ricotta and it is like not working at all. Like there is not one curd forming. By now, I should have like half a pot full of ricotta. I know there's something wrong with my mixtures and ratios. If I can't get this one thing right, I may as well just say goodbye to winning this challenge. So I decide to leave that one on the stove, but just also put on another batch. And I'm gonna add less cream this time, just because I think the fat ratio was too high to the vinegar. Oh dear. Put that onto the boil and pray it works.
The stakes, they couldn't be higher. You got 15 minutes to go. Let's go, guys, let's go.
My little bit of curd.
It's pretty rich.
But the sauce is like quite acidic.
All I'm saying is I've seen a lot of butter smothering.
One whole block.
So 15 minutes to go, my ricotta is on the boil. My potatoes have been cooking in the coals of the hibachi.
Look, it's definitely a risk that I have taken cooking these potatoes like this. I've never done it before, so I don't know how long it's going to take. They're definitely getting like the colour and the smell of like a roast potato cooked on the fire, so it's getting there, but I think I might have to finish them off in the oven. Really crank that heat through them.
I'm definitely risking serving an undercooked potato. So I've just put them onto a tray with a little bit of butter and salt, and then I'm going to finish them in the oven and let them cook through fully there.
Do you need another block of butter?
I've got another block here.
Skip the potato and just put that on the plate.
Obviously, this dish is all about potatoes. So if the potato is not right, then the whole dish is basically non-existent.
I'm definitely regretting telling the judges that I was inspired by Ben Shiri today. I mean, they keep saying how big his boots are to fill. I feel like I've just added extra pressure to this cook for no bloody reason.
Perfect.
It's actually unnerving me that I'm not feeling frazzled because that's my normal, and I'm wondering if maybe I've forgotten something. Have I?
Paul, am I going to love it?
I promise you it's going to be a delicious lemon cake. It's going to be super fluffy.
Is it like a really airy, light, Victoria sponge-ish kind of number?
Yes.
Got it.
And this is super sharp.
Yep. And what's it going to look like? How big's the cake? Is that the... What's going on? It's already cooked.
I know. It's
this is so
bizarro.
not like you. Is this a new Paul?
No, it's not the new pie. Don't get excited. I don't even know when the new
Normally
pie is.
you would have made a cake this size.
I know.
And then it would have been out of the oven 30 seconds before
I know.
time.
I'm usually such an idiot with these things, but I'm like over it.
Well, I'm glad to see you're a little bit more organised today. It's good. Looking forward to testing it.
I'm usually really, really chaotic, so I'm going into Zen zone today.
Nice.
I want the judges to feel a sense of homeliness, but also calm when they eat this.
It's very relaxing watching you do that, Poe.
Poe's making a lemon cake with a meringue and a curd. It seems safe, but at the same time, safe in this kitchen is not always a bad thing because it means that if she does all of her elements well, they're going to go together and she might win.
It's 10 minutes to go, Poe.
How many?
Almost 10.
10. Thanks,
You're doing
guys.
really well.
This is the moment of truth. I check on my ricotta. This second batch has worked beautifully. All the curds have formed, so I just strain it off into a muslin to get all the liquid out of it. I'm feeling so relieved. Now for me, it's just waiting for this roast potato to cook. They look really good. I decided to test them by cutting them in half lengthways. I know that Ben Shiri serves his potato whole, but it's like, I'm not Ben Shiri, I'm just inspired by Ben Shiri, so I'm doing this my way. I'm gonna cut it in half. Place my potatoes back in the oven. I just wanna make sure they're perfectly cooked through.
So I'm just hoping that it all comes together.
Poe, tell us about your dish.
It's a lemon sponge with lemon curd and torched Italian meringue.
How did you find this challenge today?
Look, it was really fun, but I did go safe today. Yeah.
Are you worried about playing it too safe with just making a cake?
I am a little bit, but I'm confident with what I have done. Sometimes it is good to play it safe if everyone hasn't.
Is it good safe? Is it great safe? Is it awesome safe?
I think it's good safe, yeah.
The question is it going to be as good as the lemon drizzle cake that I had yesterday?
Did the lemon drizzle cake look like that?
No, it didn't, I've got to say. This looks quite posh. How many layers is inside, Paul?
3.
3 layers.
Yep.
Looks pretty cool. You finished the whole thing.
I didn't finish. I just had I had a child's-sized piece. Well, a little one. It might be safe, Paul, but it was bloody delicious.
Thank you.
Seriously good. My Gran Kelly, God rest her soul, would have loved that. And she's the queen of a Victoria sponge. I love it. The sponge is delicate, fluffy, still moist. Lemon curd, rich and tangy at the same time. Italian meringue, pinch of salt in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too sweet at all. I loved everything about it. It might be safe, like I said, but geez, that is a really, really good safe. Well done.
Thank you.
I think one of the things that we love about you is that your head is always in the clouds, and this, I'm quite surprised, was even able to stay on the plate because it had such a cloud-like, light, fluffy texture. That lemon curd was like liquid sunshine. It was absolutely gorgeous. There is nowhere to hide in a dish like that, and you've executed technique, flavour balance, and construction beautifully. This was a joy to eat.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling really good about my dish. I feel like the flavour is definitely there. I've definitely thought outside the box. I've got inspiration from like one of the world's best chefs. I think I've made this dish my own. So I'm hoping it's enough to pull me through.
Okay, Laura, what's the dish?
So potatoes, onions and curd.
You took a bit of inspo from a pretty well-known chef. Explain, please.
Yeah, well, I ate the Ben Shirley's potato cooked in the earth. It was grown dish a while ago, and I just wanted to do the potatoes similar to that, so I just decided to wrap them in foil and cook them in the coals of the hibachi.
You happy with all the elements?
Yes.
Straight up, yes.
Yeah.
How bad do you want to win this to go into the community, to win that, to then go into top 10, to then go further in the competition?
Very much, Andy. Very much so. I really want to win this. Like, really bad.
It looks the goods.
Thank you.
I did really like it. I enjoyed the flavours, I enjoyed the textures, I really enjoyed that lathe potato that you cooked in butter. You just wanted to make the potato the hero, and you've done that. I really enjoyed how you wrapped it up in the foil, cooked in the coals, got that really sort of quite heavily charred skin on the outside. It's a complete dish for me, and it's right up there, and I reckon it's a 2-horse race. We'll have to see who puts their nose ahead to win that race.
You've beautifully cooked that potato, and you do have the multitude of textures that we expect, but you've also really rounded it out with richness and generosity. That ricotta, you know how to make a beautiful ricotta. You know to add that richness of the cream just to give that extra feeling of luxury in the texture. The pickled onion, that sauce, the simplicity and the complexity is what makes this dish special. And you've made this dish yours, so well done.
Thank you very much.
So, 4 leafy tarragon sprigs. This is not just any old roast chicken. It's got this gorgeous tarragon butter layer under the skin, and then it's perfectly golden all over. This is a masterpiece. If I tell you my dirty little secret, it's that I usually buy a barbecued chook, but I do occasionally roast chicken on Christmas, so I love it to be golden and brown and definitely with crunchy roast potatoes. To make this tarragon butter, I need to strip the leaves off the tarragon sprigs, put the stalks in the pan and use the leaves in the butter.
That's 1 sprig, right?
Yep.
So much tarragon.
Right, so 60 grams of softened butter. I combine the butter, tarragon leaves, some salt and pepper. So I need 1 teaspoon of sherry fino, okay? I add some sherry and combined it. Use your fingers, separate, make sure not to tear the skin, okay? Next, I need to separate the skin from the chicken breast so that there's a beautiful pocket for a layer of butter.
Now, my mother put, the butter in between, like an old-fashioned.
Trying to nudge the skin away from the breast to create this pocket is quite nerve-wracking. It's so important to get the chicken in early, but I don't want to tear the skin.
The sauce and the sides for this chicken dish today are going to be what makes it stand apart from everyone else's. So mine has to be perfect.
Abby, how's that going?
Good.
What are you giving us?
So I'm going to do some Hasselback sort of style potatoes. I'm thinking of doing like a garlic and sort of lemon rind crumb over the top. And then I'm going to do some roasted fennel and get some sort of slices of the lemon in there to sort of echo it.
So in a way you're keeping to the tarragon, the aniseed of the tarragon and then the fennel and the lemon.
I don't want to complicate with too many flavours, so I'm going to keep it simple but do it beautifully.
Well, I have to say, it sounds great.
I like that. Really like that. Good work. Keep up.
Everything needs to be done at the same time and served up in one go, so I'm running around like a headless chicken, which is perfect for this challenge.
Beautiful, Bonnie. They look gorgeous.
I love duck fat potatoes. They're something my dad taught me how to do. Smushing them up first and then getting them in really hot fat so they caramelise and crisp. My potatoes are par cooked, so I drain off the water, put them back in the saucepan and give them a real good shake. It's going to rough up the edges and make them super crispy. Then I whip my tray out of the oven that's now got that beautiful hot melty duck fat in it. Don't waste time. And I add the potatoes. The most important part is to make sure the duck fat's really hot before you add the potatoes so they get extra crispy. Coat them, come on.
Leah, seasoning as well.
Yeah, I'm doing that. These potatoes need to be perfectly cooked. It's Nigella week and she is a real idol for me, so I would hate to go home on a dish of hers.
Ooh, Abby. Beautiful colour.
I decided to take the chicken out early and just follow my intuitive sort of cooking style that I would do at home, and it's a bit scary. I need a lot of flavour in my jus. It will just add to the beautiful chicken. And I just need my veggies to come along and sort of crisp up. I've had a few things in the oven together, so the potatoes are taking a bit longer than I need. I check on my potatoes and I'm a little bit worried at how they're cooking. At home, I feel like they would have almost been cooked by now, but I'm a little worried that they're not. They're not crisping as much as I'd like, so I wouldn't usually do this, but I decided to turn them over just to get a little bit of a brownness from the bottom of the pan happening. This has to be perfect. It all has to be perfect.
Make sure there's enough gravy for all of them.
Don't forget the sides, everyone.
Oh, God, I can't bear it.
No,
I tell you, they're not going to get everything on the board.
Nice, Leah. Great potatoes. Good stuff.
There's 3 minutes left to go and I'm not happy with my potatoes. They have to be perfect, so I get them straight into a pan of butter.
Come on, Abby.
I want them to be super crispy and have that beautiful, decadent, buttery taste that I really love so much. I chuck some beautiful fresh tarragon in, and I'm just drowning them in butter.
Come on, Abby, put it on get it on the plate.
But I think I'm down to the last minute.
1 minute to go. 1 minute.
Beautiful one. Well done.
Susan, your taters.
Leah, they look delicious.
They look so good.
You can use the flavour in the pan as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, guys, let's do it. Come on, let's get it done.
Come on, finish it, check it, perfect it. Let's go.
It's a full jug at least.
Yes, home stretch.
Oh, beautiful. Looks nice, Larry. Come on, Mandy.
Go, Mandy, come on.
Listen up, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I think it's just hit me how huge that cook was and how fast we all had to push. But I'm excited to present Nigella and the judges my food. I'm really proud of what I've put up.
It's always nice when you've got so much food you need a trolley.
I'm anxious about the chicken, but I feel good about my sides. The carrots are beautiful and bright. The potatoes look golden and crunchy. The test, of course, will be when they cut them open.
Well, it's nice to see you smiling. You look rather emotional at the end of that challenge.
It was a bit emotional.
And how did you feel it went today?
This was a challenge for me, to be very honest. I don't cook a lot of roast. I'm proud of what I've put up. I think it looks bright and colourful. So, fingers crossed.
I have to say these sides look really beautiful, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, good. And look, I love the way all the colour plays in that kind of golden, yellowy sunshine.
These potatoes are very, very crispy. Does anybody want a little garlic?
Yes, please.
Yes, please, definitely.
I tell you, it looks juicy. Yeah, it looks juicy. Looks really juicy.
Do you want me to stir the gravy?
No, no. Everything's okay. That's it, lovely. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah.
It does smell very good.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Nigella, what do you think?
Great chicken.
Yep.
Great flavour. I like the carrots. Wonderful potatoes.
They're really crispy.
Yeah,
they're really crunchy and they're delicious. But I love the cooking of the chicken. Great job.
Look, I love it. The sauce is great. The roast flavour's there. It's a roast chicken. I think she's done a smashing job. I really do.
It's a very uplifting plate of food.
I think she's done a really good job.
Yeah, no, great job.
My heart is literally beating out of my chest. I've got a little bit of nerves around the whole chicken thing and me pulling it out 5 minutes early. Serving up a whole chicken is very different to sort of cutting a piece and being able to check that it's perfect before you present it.
Hello.
Hello.
More than ever, I just want to impress Nigella today. I don't want to let her down again. That already happened yesterday.
Do you think you've done enough?
I feel like I have. There's so much flavour in that dish and in that combination, and I'm really proud of what I did. I don't really have any regrets.
That looks good, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. Those look good.
I mean, these potatoes, there's no way they're not going to be crunchy and full of flavour, is it?
That's beautiful. That golden skin there.
That looks really nicely cooked.
I'm sorry, I can't wait. I've got to have a bit of this. That is divine.
Let's be honest, best looking dish so far.
Look at this. Look how golden. Look at all these colours.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yum.
It's good, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh, yum.
Oh, my God.
Lemon on the fennel. I was really worried when I saw the potatoes not working. I really thought that was it. This is singing. This was just pleasure on a plate.
Yeah, great.
The feeling for flavour in it is so good. It's both hearty but refined at the same time, which I really love.
Chicken cooked beautifully. The fennel's soft and delicious. The sauce is seasoned right to the edge, but it helps everything tie together.
You know, when we talk about MasterChef it up, this is a proper restaurant dish. It's sophisticated, the sauce is delicious, it delivers in spades.
The really great roast chicken meals are a warm hug of deliciousness, and that's exactly what this plate is. It's a delicious dish.
Yeah.
Right, let's get the final dish in.
Good luck, Larissa.
Good luck.
What? Passion fruit pavlova.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
That is not what I expected. What is happening?
Mate, is that it?
Nah, there's a bit more to it. There's a twist with this dish.
Oh, of course there is.
Oh, no way!
Of course there's a twist.
Oh my God. It's like this beautiful yellow dome. We're in for an absolute ripper of a day, aren't we?
Come on up, guys. Let's take a closer look. What is it?
Oh, dear. Look at that.
Nice.
Stop it.
That's beautiful, hey?
Oh, Jesus.
On the base, we've got a coconut dacquoise. Next, we have a passion fruit curd. On top of that, the brown thing is salted caramel cream, and it's all encased in a mango mousse. There's a yellow glaze on top. The very base of the dish, this part here, is a vanilla panna cotta, and that's also on top. We've got sliced fresh mango and a white chocolate collar. And of course, the shell. Pretty simple, but very important. It's meringue, and it's topped with fresh cream and fresh passion fruit. It's definitely a dessert with a twist. So, passion fruit pavlova, an iconic dessert, and then we've got something very different underneath.
Well, let's taste it.
If you're cutting through all the layers at the moment, there should be contrasting texture. You've got crunch at the bottom, so that's very important.
It's quite bouncy. See how bouncy it is?
The coconut's beautiful.
Oh my God.
I love pavlova. This is me.
It's a bit different than my mum's pavlova. And I know everyone's really focusing on, you know, the bit inside, but this in itself is full of pressure points, right?
Exactly.
It's pretty delicate, right?
Really delicate.
And it's beautifully as thin, right?
Yeah. You don't want it too thick for two reasons. One, it's going to be too sweet. Two, it's not going to fit over the top of the dessert.
Go, Jess. Keep that pace up.
I'm feeling a little bit frantic, but I'm hoping to get into the groove very soon. I'm okay at reading recipes, I think. I've read through the recipe completely and wrapped my head around it. I'm planning to multitask in this pressure test because there's not just 3 or 4 elements, there's 9 completing this dish. Okay, 82 degrees. I've already got my passion fruit coming up to temperature. It's thickened up really nicely, and I think it's similar to Darren's. I definitely don't want to go home. I mean, you know, I've never got the chance to make a Darren purchase dessert, so I'm pretty excited that, you know, this is the time to do it.
Good job, Jess.
That's it, Jessie.
Nice work, Chloe. Don't know what a circle looks like.
Hey, Jess.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Like, this must be pretty familiar territory for you.
I'm a bit frazzled, but I am feeling a little bit confident in some areas.
But it's a Swiss meringue, it's a curd, it's a salted caramel. Like, you do this for breakfast, don't you?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Okay, so question, are you using the recipe or are you using your instinct or a mixture?
Oh, I'm using the recipe.
Okay.
I think that might be a good idea.
Good on you, Jessie, you bloody legend.
I know deep down that I'm feeling really confident with this dish because it's a dessert. Since finishing MasterChef, I have worked so hard to really understand the process of cooking in both savory and sweets. But my passion and aspirations have come into just purely desserts. Because I love making desserts. There's always a dream of having my own place to open up my own degustation bar just all about desserts. I'm not ready to leave the competition. I really want to make it to the end. I want to show I've got what it takes to make my dreams come true. Darren's pavlova was very nice and thin. It was all consistent all throughout. So I have to make sure that mine is nice and thin, but not too thin that it'll snap. Stick blender to emulsify. Yep, done. I've got a couple of the most scary part of the elements done. I spread my salted caramel cream on top of my set passion fruit curd.
Oh, that looks so good, Jess.
Let it go. Let it go.
And now it's just setting in the blast chiller. Why do I always get so messy? I've already worked ahead and measured out my coconut dacquoise mixture. That's that. Now it's time to bring it all together.
So my meringues have been resting in the oven, drying out for a while now. I take them out of the mold and they are perfect. They're thin, they're crispy, they look like Darren's. I've placed them into my airtight container, ready for plating. My glaze is looking really good compared to Darren's. Like the colors there, it looks super glossy. I need to move on now though to my tempered white chocolate. It's finally coming together.
15 minutes to go, and I'm really happy with my chocolate color. It's nice and set. Now it's time to demold my mousse.
You got this, Jess. Incredible.
Jess's bench, and she's just turned out her cakes. They look absolutely sensational.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Woo! Yes, Jess. Woo!
The glaze is glistening this beautiful yellow color, and it's almost like a mirror.
Yes, Jess.
Yeah, Jess.
1 minute to go.
Come on, guys. Come on, Fits. Oh my God, you know what I'm gonna do?
Just get it in there, Mo.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back.
It's really important for me to stay in this competition because there's still a lot for me to experience, for me to really understand and to kind of carry on when I'm opening up my own dessert bar. I'm really happy with the look of my pavlova meringue. Now it's time to put it on top of my entremet.
Wow.
Darren, what do you think of the look of that?
Not much to fault at all. It looks absolutely sensational. I think she's done a great job. Wow. That is awesome. Those layers, she's got them all the right height. They're constructed centrally. It's perfect.
The only reason I ate it so quickly is because it's almost perfect.
I agree.
Seriously, taste, the texture, the layers, everything is so close to perfect.
Yeah, every single element she's got in there is almost identical to mine. Amazing, quite astounded.
She has absolutely smashed it out of the park, and I don't think there's any way that she's going home today.
No.
Definitely not.
I agree.